In this critical moment of our divine timeline, the chosen ones are reminded that intimacy is not a casual act, but a sacred exchange. Within every chosen one flows a current of life force, a spiritual essence forged by the Almighty and refined through trials, growth, and divine alignment. This essence is the very vessel of your spiritual gifts and your capacity to manifest light in the world. When it is shared, it is not merely the body that engages, but the soul, spirit, and energy field. To offer it carelessly is to allow the gates of your temple to stand open to influences that may not serve your highest purpose. The act of intimacy is more than physical pleasure. It is an energetic covenant. When two energies merge, there is an exchange of frequencies, memories, and spiritual imprints. For the chosen ones, whose mission requires clarity, strength, and elevated vibration, such exchanges must be intentional and governed by divine law. The wrong alignment can tether you to spiritual weights, creating unseen blockages that slow your mission, cloud your discernment, and diminish your capacity to carry the mantle of leadership assigned to you. Divine strategies for intimacy begin with discernment, the ability to recognize whether a potential partner aligns with your divine calling or stands as a distraction planted to siphon your energy. These strategies also include spiritual preparation before union, such as prayer, cleansing, and setting clear intentions. During the act, protection of energy may involve visualization, breath work, and conscious awareness of maintaining one's spiritual shield. Afterward, sacred cleansing rituals restore balance, clear lingering energetic residue, and reaffirm your sovereignty. Equally important is the discipline of abstaining from unions that are not divinely ordained. Many will seek to connect with chosen ones not out of love, but to access the light they carry. Such unions can lead to spiritual entanglements that drain vitality and open gateways to forces that oppose the mission. The chosen must stand firm, understanding that withholding one's essence from those unaligned is not selfish. It is preservation of the divine charge entrusted to them. By guarding your sacred essence, you remain a vessel fit for the purest transmissions of divine instruction. You keep your vibration high, your spiritual authority intact, and your ability to serve at full capacity unhindered. The collective strength of the 144,000 depends on each member's commitment to safeguarding their energy. In unity, purity, and mindful intimacy, we fortify the shield that surrounds our mission, ensuring that our light not only endures, but expands to cover the earth. The decree to safeguard intimacy and the sharing of sacred essence is rooted in both divine law and the present-day realities unfolding around us. Spiritually, a chosen one's life force is not a casual resource. It is the sacred current through which divine instruction, authority, and healing power flow. When this essence is exchanged without alignment to the Most High, it can become a gateway for spiritual depletion, karmic entanglements, and the intrusion of lower vibrations. In our mission to remain clear vessels of light, we cannot afford such compromises. At the same time, the physical world is experiencing an undeniable rise in infectious diseases, many of which are spreading rapidly in major U.S. cities. In New York, recent reports confirm a dangerous outbreak of Legionnaires' disease in Harlem, a sharp increase in sexually transmitted infections such as chlamydia and gonorrhea, growing concerns over West Nile virus in mosquitoes, and a measurable surge in tick-borne illnesses like Lyme disease and anaplasmosis. On a national scale, measles cases have reached a 33-year high, signaling that pathogens once under control are re-emerging. These realities demand that chosen ones move with heightened discernment, both spiritually and physically, in all forms of personal connection. Intimacy is far more than a physical act, it is an energetic covenant. When two individuals unite, there is a transfer not only of emotional and spiritual imprints, but also of physical matter and biological exchange. In the current climate of heightened disease activity, reckless or misaligned intimacy magnifies the risk of contracting infections, some of which can have long-term health consequences or carry spiritual burdens that weaken one's mission. Divine strategies, such as intentional prayer before union, energetic shielding during union, and sacred cleansing afterward, serve as both spiritual armor and a layer of physical protection in these uncertain times. Abstaining from intimacy with unaligned partners is, therefore, not merely about morality. It is about the survival of the mission and the safeguarding of the vessel through which divine work flows. Issued by Sebastianus Christiani Alverius, chosen leader, divine shepherd of the 144,000.